This is copyright disclaimers to let you know everything I said is allegedly. Nothing is true. It's all for entertainment purposes. All for entertainment purposes. Everybody. Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to Talk to Rose, episode 58. How is everybody doing out there tonight?
Hey guys.
Hi guys.
How are you guys doing today?
I'm doing great.
God, I done got a damn cold. Just that quick. I knew it was gonna happen yesterday because it was 100 degrees. Then I went into the office and it was 2 degrees, and I came back out and it's
Mhm.
500 degrees. And last night I started getting chills after the show, so I knew I'd be sick. How are you
Yeah,
feeling,
that's.
Jose?
I'm feeling better. I was sick too, and then when me starting at the job, it's been like you said, it's been 100 something degrees outside. I went in there, it was like they had it on the freezer. I kept going outside to warm up, and she had her fan on. I'm like, it's freezing.
She going through the mental pause.
She said she passed menopause, so that's just how she be now. So that's how
Okay.
my week went. I'm tired. I almost didn't make it here today. I'm not used to working, but God, thank you for blessing me to have a job.
Look at the glory of it all.
Welcome back
Precious,
to the
how
work
is your
field.
week going? How is your week going?
My week is going awesome. I won't complain. I mean, I'm in the land of the living, so that's already a plus.
Won't he do it?
I just finished my DUI class. I feel very positive, 10 months clean. I'm almost at my year mark. Like,
That's
that
good,
is so
Precious.
good. Other than that, I'm here
That
fighting the
is
good fight.
one.
Congratulations. That is wonderful.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Hey.
I wasn't ready.
I wasn't either. Hey, Nikki.
For real. Not Rose.
Never a dull moment with Rose.
Nikki said, I'm so proud of you, screaming, congratulations.
Thank you guys.
I'm gonna listen to that song when I get off.
What song is that? Because I don't know.
Vesta.
Congratulations, I think. I think it's
Yeah,
called
it is.
Congratulations.
Ain't her
Is it
name
original?
Vesta? Vesta?
Best. You know what I was listening to yesterday on repeat, y'all? I was listening to song. I don't know why, but I was listening to it like on repeat.
What song?
Encore.
Oh, can I get an encore?
Please
The
hold.
Jay-Z?
Huh?
God, can I get an
Can I get
No.
an encore? Do you
No.
want
One
more?
more.
Brooklyn,
No. No. Hold on. I'm gonna play it, but then y'all be quiet because you know we're gonna have to take it out. So this gonna be the piece you're gonna have to take out. Watch. No. Encore is an older song. You hear it?
Close the door.
You never heard that song?
I can't hear it.
You can't?
Oh,
You're
yeah.
so good love. Encore.
I've been in love all week.
Okay, I didn't even know that was the name of the song. Thank you.
You are welcome.
We was doing a lot of old school because Shatia had text me, and y'all, if for who don't like R. Kelly, just keep on, just scroll on. But she was like, she was like, remember we used to love this album, The Best of Both Worlds.
Get
And
out of
I
here.
went to
Don't let Tia take credit for that because I sent her that. Shatia was so
and
pissed.
she sent it to, and then Shatia sent it to me, and I
Let me
was
know
like, oh
what
yeah,
is it?
that was our stuff right there. The Best of Both Worlds. I was like, that was like when our lease was like 20 or 21 when that came out, and that's when they still had LimeWire, and people. I remember we had got the LimeWire one first, and we was super hyped for that.
And
Like,
it was
oh my
an
god!
exit. It was an
I was listening
exit.
to that whole album, and I was so mad because we had bought our tickets the first day went on sale, R. Kelly and Jay-Z, for the Best of Both Worlds tour. And I think they only did 2 stops. And then R. Kelly got kicked off the tour because they said he was acting crazy, said he's seeing people point the red lights at you with the bang bang. So he got kicked off the tour. We were so mad because we had got our tickets early and everything. But that's a classic. That's a classic.
I went with you. We went together.
We did because they changed it to Jay-Z and Friends.
Yep. And I want to say it was like Mary J. Blige. I remember what I wore. It was like a Rocawear, like pleated skirt. It was white.
And y'all about to say probably something like that because we all thought we was Rocawear.
It was like fat, baby fat era. Like, get the hell out of here, Rocka.
Hey, Sophia.
Hey, Mom. Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, that was just a good little flashback moment.
Let's not sidetrack that because first of all, when I be listening to music, I'll send it to Tia because it's an Apple thing. I could just shoot it to her.
Welcome to the best of both worlds.
But not her taking credit though. Like, get out of here. Like,
no, but she sent it to me. I didn't know you sent it to her.
You should, Tia. Cite your sources next time.
Well, Shatia, if you're in the comments, let us know.
If anybody is wondering who this is behind me, that's Drake.
Precious.
Okay, whatever.
So I just want to say welcome to Talk to Rose. On this show, we talk about everything in the world. Good, bad, wonderful, and raggedy.
Raggedy.
And I don't know what kind of week I could say we had. I really don't know.
A blessed week. You started.
Yeah, we started off with a blessed week because everybody is still here living. So I do want to say thank you for all my guests that tune in week after week and to my new subscribers. And if you haven't already, like, subscribe, and share. Everybody that's watching, press like right now. And since we're saying that be happy we're alive, I want to say rest in peace to Fat Man Scoop. He passed away, I think that was Friday night or Saturday night, one of those nights. And he passed away. He was on stage doing what he loved to do, being a hype man and all that, and walked behind stage and fell out. And then he didn't come back from there, rushed him to the hospital. So
everybody put your hands up.
Yeah, that's Fat Man Scoop is Fat Man Scoop off the chain, Timberland.
You in the head? Be quiet.
You got a $50 bill, put your hands up. You got a $20 bill, put your hands up. Okay. Thank the ladies. I can't hear you.
Dance, Missy Elliott.
Missy Elliott music make you lose control. Fat Man Scoop. That's him. That's Fat Man Scoop. For all the people that don't know, that's him. What was he on? What was that movie? Precious. Not Stomp the Yard, the one where they was dancing.
Let's Get Served. Wait, what I'm talking about? Let's Get Served. Serve. You got served.
You got served, and that was the best. That song on there. Everybody was like,
I'm learning. Every day is a process.
Right. Okay, so rest in peace to Fat Man Scoop. Like, he lived his life, and he actually passed away doing what he loved doing. So that's why I always tell people they need to live their life to the fullest, because you never know when is your last time. And just think he passed away doing what he loved doing. Yeah, and at work doing what he loved doing.
Oh yes.
We ain't gonna get into the lady that just takes me back. Live your life. That other lady that passed away at Wells Fargo. It was in there for 4 days and nobody knew that she passed away.
Trigger warning. Right?
Yeah, okay. I guess because I'm scooped in.
Trigger, yeah, for real. Trigger.
Like, how do you... They said she clocked in and y'all didn't think about nothing about her clocking out for 3 other days. Like, HR usually be on you for that.
Mm-hmm.
So did she work in a call center?
I guess it was some kind of call center, but they said her cubicle was somewhere where people wasn't really at. But my thing is, even if that is the case, don't the janitor supposed to come and clean the cubicles every day?
Not even that, Rose. It's something called workforce management, right? I've been in call centers for 28 years. when you're in the call, it's the person that sits in front of a screen that can see the person log in, can see if they on hold too long, they can see all these things. They're supposed to manage the time. You didn't notice the first thing they should have clocked is that she didn't go to lunch. That's when they should have caught it. If she didn't go to lunch, then if she didn't clock out for the day, then if she didn't take her breaks, all of that turns your screen a color. And then it escalates to the manager if it stays that way. And logged in all night, that person shouldn't have even went home if they saw somebody still logged in. But they probably logged the person out and left. You didn't go check on the person?
But they said the only reason why they got found, remember they said the only reason why she got found is because they kept on, well, they were saying that they were smelling odors, but they thought it was a faulty pipe with plumbing. And then the manager, he kept emailing her and she wasn't replying back. That was the fourth day. Then he went to her cubicle to see why she wasn't replying back to him. And that's when they found out that she had passed away.
So that means she was logged in that entire time.
Take y'all PTO. Take y'all PTO. If you sick, call off.
If you're not sick, call off.
If you not sick, call off. If you just don't feel like going,
that's called mental health day. That's your sick time. It's called mental health day. Take it.
Oh yeah, Asia did tell us about mental health day. Y'all gotta take your time for you and do you, because this is a prime example of they don't care about you. They don't care about you. You've been gone for 4 days.
That's bad.
That's
what nobody liked her too.
Yeah, that's what I said. Do she not have no friends at work?
She clearly don't.
Most people have work friend besties that's gonna come to your cubicle and talk and everything. Like most people,
unless they're reserved, unless they don't really talk. Like clearly, she didn't talk to nobody. Like some people do go to work and just work and don't mingle at all.
But as a manager, we're supposed to manage the floor. We're supposed to go around. It's called touch. You're supposed to go around and make sure that you say good morning to every person as a manager, as a team lead. How was her cubicle not by anybody? That's kind of weird.
That didn't even make sense to me. I think that they telling the story.
They have to be, because your cubby's supposed to see you. Somebody, that's interesting.
This is all speculation, but what if it was like something seeping through the walls that killed her, like black mold or something? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
But she shouldn't have been the only. I mean, it should be more people that got sick too.
You know, who knows? That's sad.
That's crazy
to her family.
I can't understand how that happened. And
even though, that's why I said I wondered, did she not even have no family or nothing? Because no family didn't
call and ask where she was. It's very unfortunate. If they get in trouble, every single person that should have touched that person is going to lose their job, and they could be sued and possibly go to jail. Every single person, even HR. It's sad.
That's they're gonna try to cover themselves. So
this is clearly like an example of a sweatshop where there's no regard for the worker whatsoever.
Right.
Come in and do your job.
Even my employees that I don't like, me not liking them has nothing to do with me caring about them, and they're still my employees. I just don't deal with them the same, you know. But that's wild to me.
At the end of the day has to end, and unfortunately, hers ended when she was
by herself.
While she was clocked in, and that's why you need to take your time off.
Do you arrive in heaven the way you passed away? So did she just wake up in heaven at the desk? Is that too far?
It is, because there's no pain and suffering in heaven. So I'm gonna say she wasn't at that cubicle.
And I'm like, it is precious. Yes, team too much. Team too much. Let's go on to something else.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we said we was gonna talk about the Venezuela gangs. The first person that told us about it was Nikki.
Sweet Nikki.
Then, because she lives in Colorado, then I seen my other friend send it to me in my inbox. But what we wanted to talk about is why is this not on mainstream TV? Like, why is it only like on TikTok and stuff like that? Like, you haven't seen this on the news at all, or have you? Anybody in the comments seen this on the news?
I don't know what's true.
I've seen it on the news. She's speaking of the Venezuelan gang that has kind of taken over this 91 unit apartment complex, and basically it's like New Jack City. just the Hispanic version. Like, that's really what it is.
Kind of like the projects out here.
Yep, it's a new mayor in town, basically. And it was like, I saw it on the news just recently, like maybe a couple days ago, but it was very brief. And so then if Nikki wouldn't have brought it up, I wouldn't have looked into it. So as soon as Nikki brought it up, I looked into it. I saw the article. I called my friend that lived out there. She was like, the news is covering it a little bit, but it was kind of like patchy. It wasn't breaking news as you would think it would be, because that's like an invasion. That's an invasion.
It is an invasion. I was about to say that is an invasion. So my thing, that's what I'm saying. Why don't they cover that like they cover everything else? Because election year. She said election year, and they're up to 3 apartment complexes now.
3? I think at this point they don't want to ruffle the Hispanic voters' feathers, because you already know that media is only going to cover it in the disgraceful way that they know how to cover things. Like,
But my thing is,
if they look like this, they'd have been on it.
You already know.
They said that they supposedly they in Chicago now. But I'm like, Chicago.
Is it cartel?
Huh?
Is it cartel?
No, the Venezuela is in now.
We don't know. I don't know if it's a cartel, but they moving like it.
Right, because cartel is any race. Mm-hmm. So I'm wondering, is it the cartel? Y'all know it's more cartel here than in Mexico.
Yeah, they said that they in Chicago, but the Chicago people was like, they don't need no National Guards or nobody to come because they'll handle it themselves. They not.
And then it's so sad too, because then it's essentially
she said okay. I did see that it said that. Citizens. I did see that the Hell Angels. I seen that they said they on their way to clear things out, and it's about to be war. I did see that.
But it's sad because at the end of the day, we have an army. We have a whole department for this specific. And then we don't have a problem going into other countries and invading and stepping in for other people. But here it is happening on American soil, and it's hush.
Exactly, Precious.
The call is coming from inside the house, sis.
Right. She said, yes, Ma, it is cartel.
I be watching stuff.
That's just crazy to me. They're literally not doing anything about it.
Just pick and choose,
They probably scared of them. They probably being paid. Who knows? If it's 3 apartment buildings already, and it moved into another state, that's not the only place that they are. They have other places. They're kind of well protected, so it would start a big war, kind of. Like they be having in Tijuana and stuff. So
are they taking over the rural racist cities?
Because that's what I'm saying. Let's see how this panned out in Chicago, because they're not playing. We're
not talking about coming into it like a space of minorities. I'm talking about the pure, the white people. How are they responding to this? Because it clearly can't be affecting them, because then that's what we'll hear about it.
It's not affecting them.
That's when it would be national.
If it was affecting them, it would have been all over the news. It's not affecting them at all.
Yeah.
Right.
So we'll just have to keep up with this.
Prayers to the people in Colorado.
Yeah. And prayers for them when they get to Chicago, because
Lord, have your will.
Y'all might not have wanted to go there. Y'all, that's probably not the place y'all wanted to go.
You should have did your research.
Right. She said they're not. Okay, so on to the next topic, which is a trigger warning.
Trigger.
Today in Georgia, another mass shooting. Ooh, dang, I always forget. Another mass bang at a high school. A 14-year-old, which they haven't identified him yet, but a 14-year-old student fatally unalived 4 people with an AR platform style weapon. 2 teachers, 2 of them were teachers and 2 of them were students. And also 8 students and 1 teacher were taken to the hospitals nearby. This is just happening just too often now. And the cold thing about this one is that the FBI received several anonymous tips last year in May about this. Then they found out who it was. They interviewed the dad and the son. The dad said he did have rifles and everything, hunting bang bangs, but they were put up to where he couldn't get to them. So then the FBI was told to still keep an eye on them, but of course they stopped because they said they didn't have a reason to keep following them. What do you know? A year later, this is what he does. And I'm pretty sure that he is this race because they also said they neutralized the person.
We'll see, because you already know if that was not the case.
Like that's the only time they use lingo like that is when it's a person that they neutralize the person.
There clearly needs to be some type of action as far as like gun laws, like, and as far as for the parent too, you can hide things in the house and you think that they're hidden, but in reality, your kids know where everything is.
Well, I feel like the dad needs to still go to jail too. I don't care. Because at this point, y'all, you and the people that was on that case, you need to be fired because y'all didn't do y'all job. I don't care.
The little boy who got the teacher, didn't his mom go to jail for that?
Who?
The little boy who brought the bang to school and shot the teacher. Didn't the mom go to school for that? I mean, go to jail for that?
Yeah, she did. But then, yeah, she did go to. She did.
I wouldn't be surprised if they do.
Yes, she did. But my thing is, I think the father should be, he should be at fault for this too. The FBI agents, everybody that was supposed to be monitoring him, all of them, because y'all could have prevented this. It's just sad all around. Like,
yeah, it's unfortunate.
I just really, I feel so sorry for kids nowadays because you go to school and you really gotta pray over your kids nowadays because you just really don't know what's gonna happen. And then I wonder what was his reason?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Maybe he was a kid that was picked on or something like that. That's why we were saying last week, teach our kids to quit being bullies. Quit being bullies and picking on kids just because they're not like you. I don't know the reason this little boy did this, which I'm not saying nothing shouldn't happen to him because I feel like he should be unalived. I don't care. Once you do something like that, it's a wrap for you. I mean, you don't get no sympathy from me, but he probably was somebody that was picked on or something. What do y'all think about it?
It's still no excuse. It's still no excuse to take someone's life, especially a kid. Like, it's just unfortunate, and it's a clear sign that there needs to be up-to-date gun laws. Like, it needs to be something. And even with everything that they put, like all the resources that they do have in schools, it's still up to the child to pick the resources. Like, so it's unfortunate. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Like, keep your kids home from school, then they don't have the socializing skills to, like, mingle with other kids. And then you send them to school, it's a possibility they won't come back. What? It's just too much. And something needs to be done. Prayers to the families, for sure.
Yeah, because that's sad. How do you feel about it, Adrian?
I think it don't make no sense. What kind of tip did they get that would cause them to close it? Because everything you told me, if they checked it out, you can have guns. The guns are put up. What do you realistically do? Like, how are they responsible? If they followed them for a while?
Well, they said that the tip was saying that he said he was going to do it last year.
Right. So let's think about reality. If they followed him for a while, he didn't do anything. He had the guns put up. How long was they supposed to follow him? What were they supposed to do? They
was probably on his IP addresses, looking up the stuff that he was looking up, just probably following him on social media, but probably not even really thinking that far into it because he hadn't acted on it.
Right.
You can go to a particular site so many times, but then if you don't ever order anything.
But don't y'all think if it was one of our children that did that, it would have been different?
We already know what time it is.
Yeah, it could have been different, but not with any evidence. You have to keep somebody for evidence. Do I think they would have dug further? You mean?
They would have raided the whole house. Get out of here. Have everybody else.
I think so.
All that stuff like.
Yeah, I think so. And I think that they would have applied, like, if it was a person from where we were from. Yeah, because they would consider the neighborhood. They would consider all of those things.
High risk.
Right, as a high risk, when in true reality, the reverse is actually true. The ones that look like they have the perfect home, guns put up, all of these things are the ones that actually do these things. So I would actually follow that person more. I didn't think about checking his computer and things like that. They should have done that. And then maybe that would have given them what they needed to arrest him. Do I think they did enough?
It just shows that it's a breakdown. It's a breakdown because, first of all, this fake assassination attempt, and now here it is, unaliving of these children. Like, it's like they're trying to prove a point. Like,
that I could do whatever I want when I want.
Like, oh, so you guys want to defund the police and this and the other? Like, well, we're a branch of the police too. Well, let me show you what can happen when we go.
If you don't have it,
we don't look into if you defund us. It's something that's sad though that it's costing lives. But hell, you can't be surprised with America.
Right. Nikki said the more gun laws, the less protection we have, because that is exactly what the government wants. Strict gun laws. I think we need some rules, but if they take our guns, how do we protect ourselves? We see what happened in the world.
Strict gun laws, as far as I'm pretty sure that dad had some type of arrest to where he wasn't, if it was looked into, he probably shouldn't even own guns. You know what I mean? Mental health issues. We don't know anybody's mental health. It's wrong to have people take mental health evaluations before purchasing guns. That's taking away people's rights. Trying to do that precaution to save lives.
That's a good one too. Maybe if they heard it, they could have done that. A lie detector test, something.
Stress tests. How do you react in you know what I'm saying? These are logical things that should be looked into. Something.
It's happening too often to keep treating it so low. It's just kids. It's happening too often from kids to treat it like that. I agree with you guys.
Defenseless.
Yeah, and then there's so many copycats out here now.
Everybody want to be famous. Everybody
want to be famous. But you gonna be famous in your grave. You're not about to live to see this out. Well, they will. I'll take that back. Let me see what she said. I think we need some rules. Oh yeah, she said that already. I did read it. I'm sorry, you guys. So we'll see what happens with him if.
For instance, gun laws. A gun law that should be changed. I got DUIs or whatever, right? But because they're classified the way they are, I could never own a gun. But even though they weren't violent, that still took away a right that had nothing to do with what, you know what I mean? So it should be some type of revision somewhere. Maybe I don't need to own a gun though. Maybe I don't. But still, if I wanted to, I would want the right.
Yeah, that's true. We'll see how this plays out because, like they said, this is the politician year. So I don't know. It seems like stuff like this always happen around this time too. If you think about it, it be always stuff like this that happen. It always be stuff like this. It is something.
And school's only been in for 4 weeks, 2 weeks,
Girl,
3 weeks.
That's what I was thinking. Didn't school just start? Jesus.
God,
we ain't even deep into the school year. Y'all still
get back to school night. What?
I don't know. Okay, so then the next one we was gonna talk about. This was all just stuff going on. I didn't have a main topic today, y'all, because I told y'all I wasn't even about to do it because I'm tired. Yeah, Nikki said election year. That's what I'm saying. It's election year. It's always something like this happen. I'm telling y'all, it's always. Okay, so then the next thing that was going on in the world, Men playing in your face.
Suckers.
Men playing in your face and you just being a clown at the circus. Letting them just keep on, you just going along with the circus. All these red flags and you just going to the circus using all your tickets and enjoying the ride. Wearing your wristband. You forget your ticket, you wearing your wristband for unlimited rides.
Wait, what? Hold up. What happened?
You got your wristband on for unlimited rides at the circus.
Okay.
In relationships these days? Hell yeah, that's all.
Somebody said, I see you so.
Yeah.
Hi.
So we gonna talk about men playing in women's faces and staying in the circus and enjoying the ride. Like these kind of people I don't even feel sorry for. So we gonna talk about
Savage alert.
Jennifer Williams.
No, she another one. We could go on her, but Tamar and her colonizer.
I just saw that before we came on. I was so embarrassed.
It's like
Tamar, a new level of
how many times you gonna keep letting him play in your face? Like he keep playing in your face. He keep playing in your face. You just went on a birthday trip with him. Bought I was about to call him an N, but he not. But he act like one.
A wigger. You bought that wigger.
Whatever kind of Rolex, expensive one. Iced out pendant. All kind of stuff for him to come on social media and say that you knew y'all wasn't nothing more than friends. That he could go have sex with whoever he wants to. Y'all ain't been together in 6 months. That you're delusional and you take medication. You're crazy.
We knew he was full of shit when he ate Tommy's ass.
Yeah. Oh, but then she gonna say, I still married you after you ate somebody's ass. So how do we even feel sorry for you, Tamar?
When you eat ass, you might get some shit. You might get a little lick of shit sometimes.
You're using your debit card and your credit card and everything. Like
now that's the one that's when I was listening. I said, Issa, my money, don't play with my money.
And she was like, I mean, it was only $1,000.
Don't play with my money.
You know,
I don't care
if it's $1,000. You know it was more than $1,000.
Don't play with my money.
He said it was 900. Then she said it was 1,000. Let me see what they said. Oh, he said it's face.
I know who it is, sir. Hi.
Oh, okay. She said 3 won't love, but don't love themselves. Know your worth. Clearly, she don't know her worth. Like you're Tamar Braxton. Lack of communication. She said so no. So I don't even think it can't even be lack of communication.
I think they communicate too much.
She is being stupid because first of all, you went on that reality show and let him propose to you in fucking 3 weeks, 4 weeks. You don't even know nobody you don't know nobody in 4 weeks to get engaged to him. That was his representative. Yeah, he's a lawyer. You need to stay in your bracket. You need to stay dating the celebrities. Like, I'm not saying he broke or nothing because they say he's a good lawyer. He makes a lot of money. But come on, Tamar, you being stupid for some this. And then gonna say, and his stuff wasn't even all that good. It was, girl, but you married him.
Married.
If Pink Pipe got you acting like this, keep it away from me.
Right. He got it that not so good stuff had you buying Rolexes. He had access to your cards. He was messing with other women and you was taking them right back, arguing with the women.
Full blown. Posting them and all that stuff. Just full blown.
So my thing is, I just want to say, women, come on, y'all gotta do better. We'll go to Jennifer from Basketball Wives. You older than me, so Jennifer gotta probably be 50 or something.
I think she's close to 50, if not 50. I agree.
Yeah, she gotta be older 50 or something. And then your fiance is 30. and you paying his restitution. He talk about he need you to pay $250,000 for his restitution, but says that he's worth $6 million. Why would she need to pay your $650,000 restitution if you're worth $6 million, sir? Like Jennifer, you're right at the same circus as Tamar with your unlimited wristband on.
Because he said it. Remember when they was at dinner, he was like, I would love to have my wedding, our wedding here, but in order for us to have the wedding here, X, Y, and Z has to happen. Excuse me, sir.
But you worth $6 million, so why do
we already been planning this wedding? How you gonna tell me after we already got all the arrangements and we sitting down talking about the last details?
And then he still has to get clearance from a judge to go, and he don't go until later this month. They get married this month.
He said $6 million, but I think he meant to say 6 million pesos. Because how much is that worth?
There you go. She didn't ask what kind of currency.
It was a breakdown of communication.
It was a breakdown of communication.
The denomination of the money mixed up.
Go on, you and Tamar enjoy y'all rides at the circus. Because I
can't do it.
I was watching Basketball Wives like a little bit last night, and that's so wild because it was literally that episode. And when he was talking to her, she was looking like this. He has to be joking because, like, in her face, like she couldn't hide it. It was like what? It was like she was processing it. Like I watched her process it. And so then to see, like, to hear that she went through with that against her better judgment, because I was watching her better judgment work. It lets me know that this is a skit. This is
I can't say she don't got no better judgment because when old boy Sweetie Pie, remember the one who unalived his net? Well, had his nephew unalived. She was saying, huh?
Thick hip Tim.
She did warn everybody about him, and nobody believed her. Remember?
Yeah, no, for us, he was really out here unalive and left and right.
Unalived his
policy after
for
policy.
What was it? $100,000? Like y'all, some real bums out here. $100,000, you gonna unalive your own nephew? But back to Jennifer, so she be okay sometimes, but you on the circus now. You in that circus.
She has doubts.
Ladies, y'all need to know y'all self-worth. Like y'all high class women supposed to be.
What does that mean? What does it have to do with your heart? They need to heal. They don't need to know their worth. They need to heal because it's something that's attracting these types of men.
Tamar, yeah, she needs to heal. I don't know about Jennifer because I don't watch Basketball Wives, so I don't know what goes on with her. But Tamar, for sure, I know that it's something being going on with her. Jennifer, I don't know. I think Jennifer just wants to be in love and have a husband, which is not. There's nothing wrong with that, but you gotta really.
It's nothing wrong with that, but it is something wrong with that.
It is definitely something wrong with it.
To be in love.
She cares more that man got money. Jennifer is so blinded by being perfect, looking perfect, status, and money. That boy, let's just keep it a buck. He's light. He has X kind of hair. She don't care. He light. He got X kind of money, and he supposedly is cute. I don't think that he's cute.
How you doing? How you doing?
She don't give a damn. She want what looks nice. That's what she wants. That's why that girl. Exactly. That's why when he said that stuff about the finances, she looked at him like you could tell that was her first time hearing it, and you know that he planned to do that on the show, knowing that she's probably gonna go forward with it. Exactly. Yeah. You got to go through it all this shit you've been doing. He put her between a rock and a hard place. He's manipulating the shit out of her. Why do you keep getting men that feel like they can manipulate you as long as they have money? You're going to do whatever because you keep doing it. So you need therapy. Why do you keep doing it?
Yeah, she needs to. Okay, let me read some of the comments. She wants attention that's not worthy of having. If you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight.
No, wait until IRS comes.
I better hope she's not an accessory to this shit.
You're lonely. If you think you're hungry now. If you think you ashy now. No, for real.
Baby.
No value of respect.
Right.
Self-care lab. Some things are also clickbait to get us to watch/support. Sadly, we go on TV/streams and make an A out of ourselves for a check. When you know better, you heal better. I'm just saying. And I think that too, but come on now. Some of them, I think.
When you know better, you heal better. Point blank, period. Anybody with half a brain.
So that
y'all do know it's staged, right? I think some of it is staged, but I think
I don't think it is.
Some of that stuff still be true. They just add fuel to the fire.
Correct.
Images. I think some of it is staged, but this stuff with Jennifer, it ain't no way. Like, I just don't understand why she would even mess with somebody like that. Tamar, I don't even know why you would have messed with
I mean, I think everybody asks everybody questions like that.
She was
in
better
every
off
aspect.
Tamar was better off being with Vince. She was acting like Vince was the Lucifer.
Yeah.
And just think how she was so. Just think how insecure she was with Vince, and before Vince had his surgery. Oh, I like a teddy bear. I like a big teddy bear. When Vince lost that weight, Tamar was
hot. Okay, so just think, right? Like in the aspect of her and Vince's relationship, that he controlled that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he pulled the strings in that relationship. So now that she's single, it's more so the men that she's with, she's not able to do the same things that she was doing
at all.
Like, you know, and so
she's not going to ever have the lifestyle that she had with Vince unless she gets somebody on Vince level again. And I really think she was with Vince just for his money. She didn't really like Vince because everybody after Vince have not looked nothing like him at all.
I think she loved Vince.
They're even like, what are the men like on that level? It's like taking a chance. Why can't you just be happy with the regular worker, a bus driver?
I like Vince, and I feel like
I like
Vince. And once I found out he was an Aquarius, I knew he took a lot of stuff from Tamar, and when he was done, he was done.
Agreed.
Because when he told Tamar that he'd leave her out in Hawaii, that was so funny. I was like, dang, I never seen Vince get this mad. Then I found out he was Aquarius. I said, oh yeah, he's at his wit ends. He's at his wit ends with Tamar.
It was just how he used to just stop talking. Like, I'm ending this conversation and walk off, and she'll be like, no, just full blown dead the whole.
So do you think ain't that some stuff I do?
I mean,
because it's most healthy.
I refuse to incriminate myself.
I'm like, I'm done talking. I don't care what nobody else got.
You'll hang up in a heartbeat. Like, oh, now it's nothing less to do but block you.
Right. Okay. She said, do we not see them make a fool out of us? They only give us a platform when we are negative. Exactly. Downgrading ourselves and making us look a hot damn mess. And that is so true. That's what I'm saying. I don't even remember the last time I watched Basketball Wives because I hate the way it portrays us as Black women. Y'all all supposed to be basketball wives or having some kind of affiliation. Your boyfriend, your ex-husband or something was something to do with basketball. Like, y'all got too much money or y'all to be arguing and fighting over stupid stuff. That's why I don't watch Love and Hip Hop. I don't watch nothing on the Zeus channel except for Real Chance of Love because all of it is us. It's us. And we just own their acting stupid. And that's why they treat us the way they do. When we go to restaurants and stuff, they looking at us sideways.
But sometimes that don't be happening. They just be feeling funny, like Miley.
Looking at us like we can't pay our bill.
Well, look at what they're willing to do for money. Because they're just fine without the show, but they want that money, they want that celebrity, they want that status, and they're willing to exploit themselves for it. I look good while I'm doing it. It's fine.
Like, you think about the girl who was going around putting her mouth on everything.
Girl, that had pissed me off.
And I want to say her name was like Ann something, but she was going around sucking everything, and that's how she got famous. OnlyFans, all that shit. It's like we're just either made a fool of or overly sexualized, but it's unfortunate because sex sells, foolishness sells.
And it
clearly,
does.
Money is what makes the world go around.
Who was abusing? Is he saying Vince was abusing?
That's what was said.
Allegedly.
Protect your peace.
At all costs.
Oh, yep. He said Vince.
Hey.
Well, Tamar probably was talking crazy.
That is not. We do not support domestic violence or abuse in any form, fashion. Men, call 211 if you are being abused. It is not right.
Call 211. Call 211 for the love of money.
Women call. Please.
So this, I'm just saying, women, y'all gotta do better. Quit letting these men play in y'all face. Like, know your worth. Like, know your worth.
We literally live in a reality show. Like,
yeah, she needs to just stay off of TV and social media and heal. Like, that's what she needs to do. Really, stay off of social media and here. We do not want to hear in a month or two or in a couple of weeks you back with JR.
Girl, because they told us they wasn't doing public stuff no more. When he was on Carlos King, he said we decided not to talk about anything with our relationship.
It was she put something up last night. I didn't see it. She put something up last night and then she hurried up and took it off. Something about he was messing with some girl. So
some 25-year-old girl.
Yeah, so for her. We're gonna move on from Tamar. Let's just keep her on our prayer list. Keep Tamar at the top of the prayer list.
The sick and shut in.
Yeah, the sick and shut in, because clearly you sick and you need to be shut in.
And you need to be shut in and shut out of off the internet.
Right. This is just one quick one. I had seen this online and I just wanted to ask. So do you guys think it is weird for your friends to start following, if you got a new boyfriend, is it weird for your friends to follow your boyfriend on social media? Yes or no in the comments. Why and why not? Is it weird for your friends to follow your boyfriend on social media? Do you have a problem with that? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments and then I'm going to come back to it. Well, I'll ask y'all, do y'all feel like it's weird?
Okay, I'll go first. Well, okay. Are they meeting him? Like, is this the first time? Like, they don't know him prior to this? And like me solely introducing, this is my man, and then they're like or add like that.
Okay, so we'll do one for if you knew him before or if it's a new one. So if it's a new boyfriend, is it weird for them to start following him?
Yes, it is. I think so.
If that's my boyfriend, they probably know him because they knew him from the point where we was dating. So my friends, no.
But if we didn't know, it was no way for them to know. Like, I would think that's super weird. Because why?
But if they did request him to be his friend, do you have a problem with it?
Yes. Yes, I do. Because why? Why? Because why? I'm the only friend he needs out of our friend list. I'm the only friend that he needs. Why? Because now you're opening up lanes of communication. Like, why do y'all need to be talking without me knowing about it? Like, you know what I'm saying? It just seems really conniving, and I don't think connivers.
But who's to say they talking? What if they just liking pictures?
What the fuck are you liking pictures for? Like, I mean, Rashonda, are we being for reals or are you being Jennifer?
Yeah, because I don't think I would have a problem with it.
Did Jennifer just come into your body right now?
No, I don't think I have a problem with it. Mm-hmm.
I trust my friends, so no, I wouldn't have.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I don't think I would have a problem with it.
Because that happens all the time. You can go to one party, one get together, and then you start following each other on social media to stay connected. I wouldn't have a problem with it. Now, if you overly liking everything he posts or vice versa, then that's a problem, because why are you stalking that page? Now you're doing too much. That I would have a problem with. But my people, I don't have that problem.
But
I don't think I would have a problem.
We wouldn't get to that level if y'all wasn't friends. You see what I'm saying? You got to nip it in the bud.
How they gonna plan your surprise parties and stuff? How they gonna plan?
Don't surprise me. Don't surprise me. I don't like them. I like to be in the know.
Well, that's it. Did y'all answer it? Look, did y'all answer it in the comments? I don't think I will. I don't have a problem with it. Asia don't. Precious does.
Because I'm not about to, get the hell out of here. That is so weird. Like, that's weird to me. It's like, no, that's your man. That's your man. I don't need to be in his salad post or whatever the fuck he posted. I don't care. That's your man.
Let's hear
some. He has some friends. Share those.
Girl, let me read the comments. Okay. And there is someone. The higher up in the office, that's not us collecting a check at the expense of us acting a fool.
As usual.
The only one I'll say that ain't is on Zeus Network because he black.
And even he over somebody. It's somebody over him that's collecting the check too. It's got.
He said Jesus left the building on that one. She talked about Tamar and them. Smells like drama and a headache for the. So Nikki said, I guess that's a no. She said no. I trust everyone, but the devil that's living inside of them. Laugh out loud. So nah. I don't have a problem.
Everybody has good intentions.
I don't know if I don't know, because I've had friends start following people that I talked to, and I didn't have a problem with it at all.
Who was that? Because how did that one happen with your other Aquarius friend?
With what?
How did that one happen with your other Aquarius friend?
But you got to give me the scenario.
Because I feel like I'm saying it enough because she would be calling you twin too. So then how did that interaction happen?
With who? With who?
With a girl that started dating the boy after you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, see, so then how did that interaction happen? Were they friends prior to that, or did she add that nigga after?
She added him after.
Okay, see, so I'm a lawyer. Call me.
Girl, shut up. But okay, but this is what Asia is saying. Hey. You can trust your friends, and if they do something like that, then so in that circumstances, and she wasn't calling me twin because we wasn't twin. She was a Virgo.
Still, she was calling you twin. It was still twin. Twin, where have you been? She slid in them DMs. I don't want that twin. Get the fuck away from me.
So with that one, I had started talking to somebody, and I met him actually online. And then
we don't need the details. That was just
I was so they could see. So this is why you're saying that. I met him online, and then we started talking. I guess that's what you call. And we went out for a vacation. And when we went on vacation, I didn't like him. But prior to that, my friends had friended him on social media and everything. And like Asia said, he would inbox my friends like, "Oh, what do Rashonda like? X, Y, and Z, and all that." So they would tell him the stuff like that. So once we went out and I just said, okay, we gonna be friends. Like, she was already in his inbox and was like, "What's cracking?"
It still just leads back to the point. You don't need to be friends.
So I guess that
you don't need to be asking my friends what I like, because if you observed me enough, you would know what I like. And if you listened, you would have heard something that I said I like.
But you know, a lot of men don't do that. They don't listen.
But that don't mean hit my friends. And friends, that don't mean add my man. Or I'll add these hands.
Well, it seemed like it's a tie.
No.
Look, I'm like... It seemed like it's a tie in the audience. Okay, y'all, don't forget to press like, everybody.
Please. Hold on, I'm about to get my charger. It's about to die.
I'm like, what's going on? Okay, so this is a nice story that happened. It was a homeless man in Kansas. He had his little cup out, asking for money, and a lady went to drop some money in his cup, and her engagement ring fell into the cup. But she didn't notice it until after she was gone. And so the man didn't notice it until, I guess, he looked into the cup later and seen that her engagement ring was in there. I don't know how he tried to reach out. I don't know how he reached out. I don't know. But he gave the lady back. He found the lady to give the lady back her engagement ring. And the lady was so happy that she started a GoFundMe for him just to raise $4,000, and it ended up raising over $180,000. So that's something that is nice.
It is. Because
most people, you would not have gave that ring back. They probably would have took it to the pawn shop, but the pawn shop probably would have only gave him $1,000 for it. Probably not even $1,000.
Right. But that's great.
Yeah. So he got over $180,000. But then here go the cold part. Then his long lost family, now his siblings.
That ain't even a lot of money if he was homeless.
Exactly.
What the hell?
So then they
last family do.
Then they find him. Oh, that's my brother. Where have you been? He done got 180,000 for being a nice Samaritan and giving that lady back her engagement ring. Now his family then found him. Oh, and then he got a job and everything. He was able to get a job after that and housing and everything. But like you said, 180,000 to a homeless person that been living on the street, that ain't nothing. It is life changing for them.
For him.
For him. But for y'all, now y'all find him. Come on now. Y'all real raggedy for that.
For real. And even with all that money, it's still like he would be able to, like, you know, find shelter, but they're still gonna want proof of income and all that stuff.
Right. You're gonna probably have to pay it up for a year or something like that, or huge deposit, get a car, get clothes, get every single thing we have. He will have to get it for himself and keep up his job and put some in the bank for a rainy day. Like the rest, you put it in. He might want to go on a trip. You know, he might want to eat crab legs. Whatever you want to do, that's his money.
If he doesn't have a substance problem, like, you know, or abuse problem too, because that money will be gone faster than that. Like, you know.
I hope not. I pray for him. I hope not.
But yeah, that's good. I'm happy.
And I hope he didn't give his siblings none of that money.
I hope so too.
Because where have y'all been? Now he got 180,000. Y'all coming out like go on somewhere. Y'all didn't want to give that man nowhere to live or nothing. And like we said, he's still going to need some kind of proof of income. And that goes. I wouldn't put my money into no bank though, because just how they. He gonna have to put it somewhere, but
yeah, he gotta put
the
it
way
in.
The banking system is now, and that the think of the Chase thing.
That money had to come from somebody's account.
And all y'all people, like we said last night, that did that Chase little scam, y'all going to jail.
You're going to jail.
Y'all going to jail before the PPP people.
Because they outed themselves. They stood in front of a camera.
Like well, that's all this in the parking lot around the bank. Like, what?
It's just like y'all. Everybody want to do something just not to go to work. Like,
just to get over.
Just to get over.
Because it's not to me. It's not
to a jail cell. That's what you're about to do. Get over.
Yeah, it's not even worth it. Like that little money that y'all got from Chase is not even worth it.
No.
You paid your bills for the last time. Because you're going to jail. I hope you're happy. You come out with good credit.
So all y'all that did that Chase thing, don't think you're giving it back or nothing. You just go on and turn yourself in. Go on your last vacation.
Well, Fargo said the same thing. They say you can't bring the money back. As soon as they identified it, they called the federal already and started reporting.
If you turning that money back in, you might as well be turning it in sweatpants and a sweater because it's gonna be cold.
Might as well keep it.
And even though both of them, Chase and Wells Fargo, raggedy, they
said, "Oh, y'all going low? We're going gutter. Get ready."
Because they profile people so much and everything. Like them. Okay, so then I have an update on the Kaylee Gaines case. Remember Kaylee and Marnice from a couple of months ago? That's the black girl that beat up the white girl and put the white girl in ICU and everything. So the black girl, she's been let out of jail, and they dropped her charges down to second-degree assault. So they was able to settle the case in court to where she only has to do 6 months probation and stuff like that. So now she can go back to school and everything. But the DA still ain't picked the case up on Kaylee. She haven't got charged with nothing still.
Who haven't got charged?
Kaylee, the white girl. And remember, she was the one that started it.
Initiated the fight and everything, right?
And she still haven't got, the DA haven't picked up nothing on that. But had the black girl in jail and everything.
Okay, so she got out. That's so good. I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah, they finally let her get out because even after they had took it down to where she wouldn't be tried as an adult, they still didn't let her out of jail then. Because they were saying they didn't know, they were saving her if they kept her in jail for safety reasons and all that.
Hell, and at this point, the white girl don't need to be charged either. Life already beat her ass.
Yeah, I agree with letting them both go.
But the only thing I don't like about that case is when the mom them put up the GoFundMe for Remember for Maurice, they got that taken down. But Katie was able to collect over $140,000.
I will be suing the city for that and some. Like, get out of here. What's wrong with that?
I just wanted to tell y'all that was the update on that. I had just seen that the case was it's closed now, but nothing has happened to Katie.
And it's unfortunate too, because now that's what's staying on her record.
And didn't she want to be a nurse? No, that's not the one that wanted to be a nurse, but
that one, that's when they said she got good grades, she knew different languages and all kind of stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure she wants to do
something big.
Yeah. So that's all that I have for today.
They need to fight that.
That's why I said I just didn't like the way that happened, that she didn't get charged with nothing. All she did was get beat up real bad.
And that was it.
Not all.
But I bet you she won't be bullying nobody no more.
She's a walking advertisement for FIFO or FAFO. She fucked around down out.
For real.
Now she'll never walk the same. Bless her heart, Lord.
So did you guys
don't be like that? Don't learn life lessons like that. Don't have somebody grab you up and beat your head in when all you got to do is listen and leave somebody alone.
It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Don't do it.
We'll see how things go. So, did you guys have anything else that happened this week that you guys wanted to talk about?
Been a dry week. What is this, Wednesday?
There's always stuff going on in the celebrity world. Ice Spice is trash, but I already knew that if you guys weren't following. She invited this up-and-coming rapper, Cleotrapa, out on tour with her, made it seem as though it was an all-inclusive invite. Don't worry, girl, I got you. Just to get that girl out on tour and treat her like a misfit. I'm proud of Cleopatra because if I
like her,
tapped her, she wouldn't have been yellow. She would have been blue and black and purple.
I like Cleopatra. I didn't know that's what she did to her.
Yeah, no, bro, it was Ice Spice, full blown. Had her carrying her own bags, wasn't buying, like, everybody is eating in her crew except for her, like, going out of their way to be rude. And I don't like that. That's bullying too.
I just flipped that whole table of food over. We not eating today.
And you rapping like a Cat in the Hat, Dr. Seuss, man.
Right. And looking like you
lost.
Baby, let's not.
I ain't even gonna say.
Let's not get canceled on the Wednesday after.
Right. That's why
very much sniffing something, very much delusional.
No, for real.
Well, okay, you guys. So thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Dang.
Good together, buddy.
I know I need to drink some more water. I drink all my water that fast.
I am so thirsty, right? I'm like, dang, it's gone.
And make sure you guys like the live and share. And if you guys have something you want to talk about, y'all can let anybody at this point. And then we'll see you guys next week. Have a good night. Oh God. She says,
bitch, I'm from Pomona, bitch. P.O.M.O.N.A. I had a club jumping, going nutty at the V-Bay. I snatch a bitch and have her run it like a relay. You can buy that as soon as you exit off the freeway. Yeah, ho, I'm from the town, bitch. Immaculate. My homies call me bitch again, nigga. And now I'm fuck around with the fuck around.